We're just outside of Pearl City, Illinois, visiting the Block brothers at Hunter Haven Farms. They're revolutionizing the family farm by taking the manure from their cows to make electricity with an invention called an anaerobic digester.
I'm Doug.
I'm Tom.
Tom. Welcome to Hunter Haven Farm.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
I think this will be the first time on my customs form I'll have to put visited a farm, check yes.
Hey, Tom. These are where the cows are milked.
How often are they milked?
We milk them 3 times a day. We milk them at 8 in the morning, 4 in the afternoon, and midnight. And it takes about 5 minutes to milk each cow. And we're milking about 700 cows, so that takes us about 6.5 or 7 hours. And then the system is completely washed up, and we start over again.
Wow. And then does any of this manure end up in your composting system or your digesting system?
Every bit. All of the manure, but not only the manure, all of the wash water that you see, when we wash the system up, all of the soap water, everything, the cooling water, everything from this dairy will process through our digester.
You use every last bit.
And basically what we're doing is intercepting the manure, taking the methane gas off of it, and then we're still using the liquid portion of it for fertilizing our crops.
So is all the manure then collected underneath here and then travels to the digester? Is that how it works?
Yes, it does. Right now I'm looking for a volunteer to start this cow power process. We happen to have a pile of cow manure there. So we have a volunteer.
Alrighty.
Wonderful.
And then where am I sending the cow poo or manure?
Put it right in this pit right here, and this will be producing electricity by this afternoon.
Just send it right on down.
And send it right on down.
Alrighty. Away it goes.
There we go.
Excellent job.
It takes the manure from 5 of these cows to produce 1 kilowatt of electricity, which is enough for an average American home.
Has it
5
changed?
cows over a day?
5 cows every hour.
Every hour?
Produce enough electricity for an average American home.
Really?
Wow, that's amazing.
You have 700 cows, that's like...
To round the math a little bit, 750 cows,
Yeah,
150 houses.
that's amazing.
You need
Micah,
to
there's a
back
bunch
quite a ways
more you
for it.
didn't get over there, Micah.
Gotcha.
We're going to the next stage.
I'll turn in my shovel.
Okay. This is just our collection pit. This is not the digester at all. All we're doing here is collecting the manure from everywhere in the dairy system. And then from here, we pump it over to the digester. And we pump it over there. We have the float set, so it pumps it over about 5 or 6 times a day.
Without this digester system, large quantities of manure pollute waterways and create odor problems in the community. This innovative process uses bacteria to resolve those issues and to generate power.
The ideal process is between 98 and 102 degrees. That's when the bacteria works its best.
Here's how it works. The manure from the cows is pumped to the digester and heated to around 100 degrees. Bacteria break down the waste and produce combustible methane gas, which will be used for generating power. The leftover material is separated into liquid and solid waste.
And by separator, what we're doing is squeezing the solids out of the manure, and then the liquid goes into our holding basins that we put on the fields, tank onto the field, or pump onto the fields and inject into the soil for our fertilizer.
We've described what's happening and how the manure goes. Why don't we follow the flow, so to say?
So it's just heat.
Heat and bacteria?
Heat and bacteria.
Heat and bacteria. This is the liquid that's left after it comes out of the digester.
Okay.
This is like a little sculpture that just sort of appears. This is all the solid matter that's become the bed that's replacing your sawdust?
This is the solid portion that we pull off.
Wow. It creates a really fine material, and the thing that makes it so valuable for bedding for cows, it's 99% pathogen free. So it's true compost.
I noticed over at the barn when you were scooping, you didn't bother to pick any of that up, but not an issue picking this up, is it?
No, it's interesting. It does, like, it feels like it's gone through some kind of a cleaning process, and I guess the heat takes care of everything.
It's clean, it doesn't stick to your hands, and it's odorless.
Right.
So should we check out the electronics on this? And
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
See if Micah's efforts have produced any results. Yes.
The last step is pretty much where the manure hits the fan. A methane gas-burning combustion engine connected to a turbine.
basically we've got the cat motor. It's about 200 horse hooked to a 145 kilowatt generator. The yellow line is the methane gas. This is the control panel. Let's see how your project of pushing manure went in.
Fueled by the methane gas from the digester, this generator can run around the clock and power all the farm's electrical needs. All this from the most readily available byproduct on the dairy farm, manure.
Here we go.
We've seen how cow power can generate electricity for a farm.